Vloggers, today we're going to unbox and review Unmatched Sun's origin. This set includes Oda Nobunaga and Tomo Gozen. These two characters are among the winners of the 2020 designer contest. And they're both samurais from feudal Japan. That was so hard to say. In this set, I'm most excited for Oda Nobunaga. That's such a difficult name. Because he has two sidekicks, but they each have 6 health. So this is the first time they have multiple sidekicks with multiple health. In the front, it shows some artwork, beautiful artwork. Definitely looks like Japan. And this is for ages 9 and up. It's for 2 players. It takes 20 minutes to play. And then in the back, it shows a brief explanation of both the characters. And then the table of contents. 62 cards, 4 health dials, 1 game board, 2 miniature sidekicks, 2 sidekick tokens, and instructions. And of course in the back it says, in battles there are no equals. And now we can open this. Okay, here's the core rules. We don't need to see that. The artwork should be about the same. And then the advertisements. Looks like they're now doing Tales to Amaze now. And then the Battle Villages. And now they're coming up with the set's own rules. So here's Sons of Origin. I'll tell you a bit about Oda Nobunaga and Tomo Gozen. Did I pronounce it right? Oda Nobunaga. It's the same thing. And then Tomo and Gozen. Close enough. And then they tell you about his powers. Flanking, that's his new power. So Oda I don't know how to pronounce it, has a power called flanking. And then Tomo Gozen, she has the power of attack of the opportunity. And the health dials. So Oda Nobunaga actually has 2 sidekicks. One is red, one is blue, and they both have 6 health. And I like how when they're dead, they have these symbols, same as these two. Same as these two. I'm guessing that means dead. And then here's the map. Azuchi Castle. Okay, there. It looks like there's a lot of 3 colored zones. Let's see what's on the back. Oh, they do have these. But I like how on this one, they actually show the colors way more. You can see how the color is really standing out, where in the map in Little Red and Beowulf is just a tiny, tiny circle. Okay, now the characters. Oh my gosh. Start with Tomo Gozen. That's her figure. Very detailed. That's the back. This might be one of the most detailed figures ever. These two should both be, because they're samurais. This one's a bit less detailed. But this is the first base with a very pastel brown color. He's pointing at you. I like the pastel colors. Very Japanese type. The dials, I have so many of those. And then Tomo Gozen, we'll get to that. And then Oda Nobunaga, and then here's the sidekicks. I was like, did they forget to pack the sidekicks? They never put it at the bottom. Here we go. Wow, these are very well designed. Okay. The red sidekick, and then the blue one. I'm gonna see the name. Honor guards, that's what they are. And then the blue honor guard. Now we can hop into the decks. Let's go with Tomo Gozen first. Let's slip this out. Okay, Tomo goes in range with 14 health, moves 2. Her power is attack of opportunity. When an opposing fighter leaves Tomo goes in zone, deal 1 damage to that hero. Oh, that's actually very powerful. But this is pretty good because you're forcing the opponent to be in your range unless they want to get hurt, and you're ranged. So this is a very good combo. Okay. Oh my gosh. The 7. Okay. Let's start with the 7. Witness my last battle. 7 value attack. This attack can only target a fighter adjacent to Tomo Gozen. Play it face up. At the end of combat, end the turn. So this is a second action thing. So you can move and you can attack with this. And you have 2 copies too. You have to play it face up so the opponent knows what you're playing. Okay, that's really good. Next, Fearsome Strength. Immediately, Tomo Gozen may swap spaces with an adjacent fighter. And then after combat, deal 1 damage to an adjacent fighter. I don't know, that's an okay card. Oh, but you are ranged. I don't know, because you have to be next to an adjacent fighter. It's okay. And then you have 2 copies. And then 4 value attack, 5 against 1,000. If Tomo Gozen is adjacent to the opposing fighter, you may discard a card. Put this card back into your hand. Oh, so you can just keep getting this. It's not bad, it's a 4 also. And then I don't mind discarding this card either. But it does seem like Tomo Gozen is like Genie. They really want your ranged fighter, but you want to be next to the opposing fighter. That way you get the most of your attacks. I'm seeing a lot of Genie-like things in here. A Warrior's Way, move the opposing fighter up to 3 spaces. Then, if they are a hero, place Tomo Gozen in the space adjacent to them. I did see that Tomo Gozen has a lot of, if the opposing fighter is a hero. Okay, it's an okay card, but it's good for a 2 value attack. Piercing Shot, we can skip this. This is in Robin Hood's deck. Confront, oh my gosh, what is this art? I like the art in here, but I have no idea what this is. Confront any demon or god. Draw a card. Then, if you lost the combat, look at your opponent's hand and choose 1 card for them to discard. This is so good, but you only have 2 copies. Not bad at all. Very good. Some discarding, kind of like Genie again. A worthy opponent. 3 value versatile. During combat, if the opposing fighter is a hero, versatile. Sorry, I'm used to another saying. If the opposing fighter is a hero, this card's value is 5 instead. See, so much if your opposing fighter is a hero. You have 3 copies, so that's really good. Another versatile. Flash of Steel. Immediately, if the opposing fighter is a hero, cancel all effects on your opponent's card. If the opposing fighter is adjacent, deal 1 damage to them. So basically, almost all your versatile cards are about if the opponent is a hero, the opposing fighter. Skirmish. I think we all know about that one. Refuse to retreat. 3 value defense. Immediately, Tomo Gozen cannot leave her space for the rest of the turn. Okay. If the opposing fighter is adjacent, your opponent discards a card. Deeds of Valor. During combat, Tomo Gozen cannot take more than 2 combat damage this combat. That sounds very familiar to Spider-Man. I see a lot of Spider-Man and Genie in this character. Lord Kiso's Final Stand. Move Tomo Gozen up to 3 spaces. She may move through sidekicks, then choose 1. Oh, that's very interesting. So she moves through sidekicks, so she ignores sidekicks, but she attacks heroes. That's actually very powerful. This looks like Son Wukong. She may move through sidekicks, then choose 1. Tomo Gozen recovers 2 health or gain action. Oh, there's 3 copies. She needed the recover. But gain action is okay. I would always heal though. That's Tomo Gozen. She seems very powerful. Next fighter. Oda Nobunaga. Such a funny name. I like it. First, they're both melee. And then he's the very first hero with 2 sidekicks, both with 6. That's very powerful. And he only has 1 less health than Tomogozen. And I think he can heal too. Another character, Buffy, also had 2 different sidekicks. But in this one, you actually receive both for your battle. In Buffy, you only get to choose 1 out of the 2. So that's what makes Oda Nobunaga so OP. Master Strategist. Other friendly fighters in Oda Nobunaga's zone add +1 to the value of their play combat cards. Wait, what? Oh, that's really good. So all your honor guard cards get +1 if they're in Oda Nobunaga's zone for attack and defense. I don't know what the flanking is about, so I might read that later. Pragmatism. Through value defense, immediately cancel. Okay, that's not bad. You have 3 of them too. Student of War. 5 value attack. After combat, draw a number of cards equal to the amount of combat damage dealt to the opposing fighter. These are all like more OP versions of other cards. This one's like Fate, and this one's like Disarming Shot. Okay. Fire and Flames. If the opposing fighter is flanked, the card's value is 5 instead. What is flanked? I want to know that right now. It says flanked. Some of Oda Nobunaga's cards have effects that happen when the opposing fighter is flanked. An opposing fighter is flanked when they are adjacent to 2 or more fighters under your control. Oh, okay. So, for example, right here, the opposing fighter is flanked because they are next to 2 of my fighters. That's why he has so many sidekicks. Okay, so if you're playing team or cooperative, the other friendly fighters do not count toward this effect. Only these fighters. Oda Nobunaga and the honor guards. Okay, yes. That was super quick. So now we know what that means. So if the opposing fighter is flanked, so you have to get next to them. That's why you're melee. Not bad. 5. That's kind of like Tomogozen's cards. Sun and Moon. How come these all look like solo calm? 2 value attack. During combat, if the opposing fighter is flanked, ignore the value of your opponent's card. Oh, that's actually really good. I mean, the flank concept, I need to get used to it, but that's really good. Lightning and Thunder. Immediately, if the opposing fighter is flanked, cancel all effects on your opponent's card. Okay. That's actually really good. That's just like Sun and Moon, except move your fighter up to 2 spaces. This is really good. And you have 3 copies. That's 1 more than the Sun and Moon. Oh, by the way, this one will make you draw a lot of cards, so that's good. Because I didn't see him having a lot of draws. Oh, there's 4 of these. Okay. Oh, never mind. He has a lot of draws. Draw a card. Then move each of your fighters up to 2. This helps you with your flanking, and it's 2 value versatile. And Momentum Shift. Patience and Strategy. If the opposing fighter is flanked, your fighter recovers 2 health. And you have 3 copies. Man, he's so OP. He can flank, so he has flanking powers. He draws so much cards, and he can heal. Okay. Well, Tomogozen is kind of more OP right now. Spring the Trap. Immediately, your fighter may swap spaces with an adjacent friendly fighter. If they do, the other fighter is now the defender. Deal 1 damage to the opposing fighter. Okay. Do the guards have any cards? Oh, yeah. Oh, it was Lightning and Thunder. I didn't even see. So they have that card. And there's a lot of enemies too. Okay, so their Lightning and Thunder card is actually really good. Okay, Reinforce. Choose 2 different effects. 2? Okay, each friendly fighter recovers 1. Oh, and you get to choose 2. Okay, I will always choose draw 2 cards and each friendly fighter recovers 1. Oh, and you have 3 of them. Oh my gosh, there's so much healing. He only has 1 less health and he has 2 more seconds than Tomogozen. And he can heal a bunch more. Demon King of the the sixth heaven. Okay, deals 2 damage to each opposing fighter flanked. Okay. Oops. So in summary, he's OP. We're gonna play this and come back with our final thoughts. And we're back. We just did 2 playthroughs and here are my final thoughts. Overall, this set is very good. Not for beginners, but if you're really into Unmatched and you want some complex characters, this is the set that you need to get. It has 2 very fun intermediate characters, and you really have to learn how to play each of the cards and learn their play style. The map in this set is super cool. I like how it's an actual castle. There's different floors to it, and you can see one zone is on the other side, and there's just one space on the other side that's the exact same zone, and that really goes well with Tomogozen, and overall it's very fun. Overall, I think I like Tomogozen better, even though she is not as OP as Oda Nobunaga. I do really like her cards, but Oda Nobunaga is so close to being my favorite. They're both really good. I like the concept of flanking in Oda Nobunaga, and then his honor guards really add something to his character. Overall, I don't have a favorite card for these 2 characters in mind, but all the cards in their decks are actually very evened out, so you have to play them together to get the most out of it, or flanking for Oda Nobunaga. But all the cards are really nice. They're all the same amount of power, and they're really fun to play. I really like these characters a lot, and also these were winners of the 2020 designer competition, and these might be some of my favorites. I like Houdini and Dr. Jotra are my favorite. I think these 2 are 3rd and 4th. Maybe Tomogozen and then Oda Nobunaga. After that is Genie, which is 5th. Oh, Nikola Tesla's nice, but he depends too much on his coins. If this was fun to you, you can check out more in the link in the description. Bye!